I know that.
And then 15th
it's like something
is T.
fifth. Yes.
So 25th, I believe, is Sinji.
Yeah, 25th, I believe, is one of the best Pac-Man in the world for sure. We've got really some of the greatest ones in the world right here for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, with this world. Going up against Mateo.
Yeah,
the artist formerly known
as Alfie. There we go. Jinx Yomi Osoda.
Damn it. You already have one.
Crap, you're right. Oh, jeez.
Somebody's going already crazy ham in the background. Alfie, definitely a force to be reckoned with around New Jersey for the most part. You know, they've been working on his Palutena, formerly a DK main. I think he still has him on the back burner for a little bit. But
Palutena just in spades a much better character than Donkey Kong.
I mean, in general, you know, literally just about every way.
Yeah, and in this matchup, I'd say, you know, Sinji's has talked about his gripes with this matchup. Obviously, I think Palutena air-to-air, not many characters are going to be able to have an answer in what she does, and Pac-Man especially, you know, doesn't really have too great of an answer. So I don't know, but we'll see how things shake out here. Obviously, Sinji's going to have much more matchup experience on his side, and Sinji's ability to set up with these items, very, very smooth. So we'll see how Mateo is able to combat that.
Yeah, I like this pick for the first game as well. Town and City definitely God bless. Town and City definitely as he already takes the first stock as we're looking away with the Hangman delivering us these wonderful cough drops here. Ricola. Sponsored by it. Town and City, I really like this pick. I think it's a really, really good stage for both of these players in this particular matchup. Pac-Man, of course, you know, has plenty of space to play his RTS game. We already talked about that a million times. We just commentated Kiwi set, you know. Pac-Man definitely a set play character, likes to set up his defenses. Kills off the side a lot easier as well. He'll live off the top a little more. But against a character like Palutena, who has one of the best killing up airs in this game, she's one of the few characters who I feel Town and City really doesn't. Town and City in its high vertical ceilings doesn't really negate her. That bad up air will just kill you anyway, for the most part. You'll live a little longer, but, you know, not by that much.
I also feel like a big factor in this matchup is the fact that, you know, the invincible dash attack and back air are going to make breaking zone super easy for Mateo.
No. Okay, I don't know where Hungry was, but he was about to have an aneurysm right there if he was able to reset that off of the platform, taking advantage of Town and City. I mean, he didn't. He almost did. I think he tried to. But, I mean, just definitely going more so with the belt to the up smash on the platform is going to do it right there. Speaking of platform shenanigans.
Yeah, Mateo doing a really good job in these first 1.5 stocks right here. So let's see if he's going to be able to.
Did you see those 4 full hops with absolutely nothing happening? Oh, Mateo.
It's funny when you look at it just like without. Kind of looks like you're just kind of dancing by yourself in the corner right there. But nice extension right there with the up tilt right there from Sinji. There we go. He's regained the lead for the time being, but Mateo, again, Palutena, having no problem, you know, racking up this damage very quickly and easily. Yeah, you saw Sinji try to go for an up air right there rather than a back air. Back air definitely would have hit easier, but up air would have been able to convert into another up air right there. They gave him like sort of semi-Mario combos in this game with the changes to his up tilt as well. Once Pac-Man is actually in on you, so that's why he went for that. But unfortunately for him, the hitbox is not as it's a little more awkward than, you know, ones with more juggling hitboxes like Mario or Captain Falcon. Okay. That was smooth because he grabbed the bell and just hopped in front of Sinji twice to bait out a defensive option from him. Like, he could have I feel like so many people try to immediately use, you know, these set play items against the people that know how to use them. But again, Mateo being very smart, waiting for Sinji to press a bad button and then punishing him for it. So, for sure, my friend. Has himself in the lead right here. This could be the makings of a major upset if he's able to, you know, continue forward here. Huge upset, my friend. Probably not a good matchup, but that doesn't matter. You know, Sinji, of course, you know, beating like plenty of wonderful Palutenas. It's interesting, you know, like Palutena just, what we saw from that stock is Palutena in just, as that backer takes a stock, in just a nutshell. You know, the character is just she's been a footsie half grappler character for pretty much the dawn of her inception in Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Wii U. Yeah, but now she's better. Yeah, so. Exactly. Way better. My God. But Mateo getting kind of blown up there for a bad explosive flame by Sinji. Still has himself in the lead right here, though. Yeah. Sinji just retreating to the other side of the hydrant. Again, making great use of this up tilt to kind of anti-air Palutena, because obviously she's going to be jumping in at you. So, you know, if you can have a quick move, kind of a get-off-me option that you're forced to respect, that's huge. As he continues to chase, that was the time to do it because he didn't have access to the hydrant below him. Oh, absolutely. And he went for it, but just trading with, like, some other move. It's a rough one, man. Down throw to the bear, not able to convert just yet. The percent just a little too high. It's that awkward spot where Palutena can't too much off of it in between percents. DIing away like us Tri-State players tell you to do now with all of our wonderful Palutena players we have right there. DIing the down tilt by the ledge if you are on the ledge, away from her. She actually cannot get any follow-ups off of that if you're able to do that. You know, it's just hard because, like, you know, you hold in to get back to the stage against Palutena when she's, you know, trying to ledge trap you like that. Sinji, of course, knowing a little bit better. Bell in hand. Oh, that was
That was brave. If he mistimed that, he would have eaten the bell right there, and then a forward smash for sure. Neutral reset, though.
Yeah, and you see him trying to control space with the explosive flame right there, using it at a distance where he's not going to get punished for it. The bell on deck right now from Sinji. Mateo has to be careful.
And done.
Wow, there we go. Great adjustment right there from Sinji as he was able to take that first game. Again, a game where he was treading water for a good portion of it. And again, just the resiliency and the impenetrable full defense of Sinji. And again, his ledge trapping, so good, man. He utilizes Pac-Man's bonus fruits like so well. You see him rocking the shirt as well.
You don't get to be one of the best ones in the world, my friend, unless you're ledge trapping that hydrant is on.
Yeah, with the hydrant was really good. Obviously, his utilization of the bell in that last stock was very, very good too. So.
And let me tell you something. As we go to Yoshi's, never mind. Definitely no collision rule set for this one. Yoshi's story is on the marker for this one.
Yeah,
yeah. What I was gonna say is that Sinji. Of course, if there's anything I learned from watching this man the many times I've done and playing him as well, I have had the pleasure of playing him in bracket finally. This guy does not. He being used to Pac-Man being worse than he was in the prior Smash game. This guy does not press an aerial button. He does not do an aerial unless he knows it's safe.
Yeah.
Every
absolutely.
time he buffers them in such a way. In a game where some would argue you really don't have to as much. This guy, the way he plays his neutral, the way he times his aerials is unlike. I really think almost any other Pac-Man in the game. He does it with such precision. And even though, Palutena can negate a lot of that and just, spacing fair, spacing back there, if you're not an experienced Palutena, it can still be rough.
No, absolutely. So here we go. Mateo, once again, finding himself off to a nice start here. Does not get the full hit of the neutral air, but in his favor right there, he's able to convert it into the back air. Again, good DI there from Sinji. Maybe look to pay attention to that, see if Mateo can read an up air out of those down throw situations.
You gotta be joking. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. That would have been an immaculate edge guard right there. Getting not even just that back air right when he was about to warp, that cherry right as he was warping as well. He just did not let my man Mateo breathe. But as I say that, Mateo not letting Sinji breathe, and by that I mean literally killing him, getting the first stock right there, and Mateo up in stocks, stage control. Hydrant back on deck, neutral airing above, dash attacking right below it is Sinji right there. Not able to get the dash attack out in time, hitting him with a little bit of a, what should I say here, reminiscent of Gon's explosive flame right there.
Yeah, where you double jump right before the ledge and use the explosive flame to cover your landing.
Yes.
There we go, as Sinji trying to get the stock off. There we go.
I don't like that approach coming out from Mateo, man. That nair was a little too obvious.
Yeah, you live and die by the nair, man. Sometimes you just kind of, you're a little bit too comfortable drinking the Kool-Aid that you autopilot.
Yeah. I don't know if he's completely autopiloting, but he's definitely not the most shook, but he feels a little shook to me. He's doing he's doing some jump options that Sinji has been consistently reading, but it doesn't matter how much you can read as long as you can react or if you can ladder, my friend. That's Mateo doing right there in the Palutena ladder.
I feel like if he connected that definitely at least had a snowball's chance of killing him right there.
No, there was a chance. There's an absolute chance. I mean, that move, it doesn't matter your percent. If you're high enough, which Yoshi's story you can, which I believe has lower blast zones than Battlefield. Correct me if I'm wrong. But either way, Tri-State, Tri-Plats, really good for Palutena, of course, able to juggle landings really well as ladder on that stage with her up air, one of the best up airs, one of the best moves in this game for, solid reasoning. Trying to back air the hydrant right there to create a ledge trap.
There you go, down tilt us to dislodge it, but Sinji still going to get hit anyway. There you go, the drop zone neutral air, that move doing everything for Mateo right there.
I like what Sinji did right there in making his recovery not as obvious by looping the side B around right there rather than riding up the wall. Probably didn't want to risk bouncing off the wall either. That is something these players have to keep in mind as well. If Yoshi's story happens to be in the legal rule set of whatever tournament they're playing at. Yeah, it's a tri-plat. Like Battlefield, whatever. You got to play that neutral in that similar way as the back air takes the stock. But one difference is that it does have pretty big vertical walls.
Yeah,
that's something you got to take into account. In tech situations, in ledge guarding situations, edge guarding, I should say, especially deep ones like the ones Mateo is going for right now. Down tilting by the ledge, the slant possibly helping Sinji out right there, but catching him in between that interesting neutral option and bouncing off of the trampoline multiple times in there right there. Just getting the nair right in between that and sealing out the stock. Even game.
Yeah, neutral air down high percent was enough to get the job done. Here we go. That low percent conversion.
No, waiting for an air dodge instead. I guess he felt like it wasn't true.
Yeah, he got the air dodge, but Sinji going for the directional air dodge instead, it looks like.
Yeah, Mateo not reading it, unfortunately. Just wants to, he probably wanted to hold his ground on the top platform instead so he could just drop through and regain stage control. Probably thought that was the better option right there than, potentially, misreading wherever Pac-Man was going to go and then, being in a disadvantage all over again. Hydrant on deck.
There you go. Both players avoiding the hydrant right there, not wanting to be the one to get stuck hitting it, because that's where you can get, punished for doing something laggy.
For sure. I mean, the hydrant itself creates like another option in neutral where, your opponent might read that you're going to go for it. You know what I mean? Like the hydrant's out there. Oh, my opponent is going to use the hydrant to hit me. That's a whole nother option that you have to be prepared for as soon as Pac-Man plants that thing down. It's more of a neutral tool. That thing creates traps, man. It's a 50-50.
Oh!
They don't call Pac-Man a trapper for no reason. The freeze frame lightning not doing it just yet for Mateo. Really good DI, but that is a grab.
You hate to see it.
And a SD.
Damn, man. You hate to see it because Mateo was playing so good that entire set, but Sinji, coming out on top there as Mateo will take a drop into the loser side of bracket. But again, a valiant performance. Again, one of these, low-key a really, really good player. He doesn't travel too often. But whenever he does go to things, he's usually doing pretty well, getting top 8 at a lot of the locals around here.
Yeah, more of a South Jersey player, frequent Spectrum every now and again, never really travels too much far up north or to pretty much anything New York as well. So, it's nice to see him, down here in South Jersey doing relatively well for himself.
This is pretty deep south for a lot of us.
I mean, yeah.
This
is super deep south. I've never been to AC.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I hate it here.
I've been to AC too many times.
No, we are here at the lovely Showboat Hotel and Casino.
Actually, fun fact, it's only just a hotel.
Oh, it's not a casino here?
No. There used to be a casino here. Then the hotel closed down, and then it reopened again as just a hotel.
Is there a pool?
Yeah. I don't know.
There are pools here, though, at Battle for the East 2019, which my man Mateo took one step closer to potentially drowning in. But that's to Sinji. Top 25 in the world, one of the best Pac-Man players. One of the best Pac-Man players in the world.
Everybody here is so good, and it looks like I can see in the corner of my eye we're going to have